Alrighty, I'm your anime manga mom and welcome home. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I'm going to talk about finally starting JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now, when I ask people their favorite anime, they usually fall in one of three categories. Category 1 is whatever the new hotness is, whatever's being pushed right now. Usually these are people who have just gotten into anime and they're watching the popular stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that, or maybe they're just immature or haven't had a lot of experience, and they know what they know, and that's good. I remember, my son, when he watched Naruto, people would say, oh, he's into anime, and they would give him Dragon Ball Z, and they would give him, all kinds of other anime people or figures or whatever, and he had no care for it. He had never seen those, and he liked Naruto, but wasn't so sure about any of the other stuff. And you know what? That's where everybody starts. Everybody starts with the one thing. And I still love the popular stuff. I love Demon Slayer. The artwork is fantastic. This season, there was one place that I kept going back to. I wish they hadn't fixed their glitch so I could have taken a screenshot, but it was like the blood dripping from the sky. That was so cool. I thought that was a great animation. Anyway, but yeah, so whatever's popular at the moment, be that Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, something just really, really that's being pushed. Then it's the people who are just anime fans. They love the world building, they love the characters, they love the lessons that are given, and they pick something like, usually one of two, My Hero Academia, no, scratch that, they pick One Piece, or they pick Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And while I can't really get on board with One Piece, and I will, one of these days I'll just push past the beginning and get really into it, but that's not going to be today. I've watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It is fantastic. It is worth its high acclaim, and I could definitely see why that's a lot of people's favorites, especially since it doesn't have the filler, because it was a reboot, so that's a bonus. But yeah, or there's one third category, and that is people who love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I've never seen it, so all of these discussions around anime, I've just like, oh, I don't know JoJo's. They're like, well, you should check it out. But it's not for everybody. I have family members who have started it and they just can't, it's too bizarre for them. And so they're like, yeah, I couldn't get past it. I couldn't keep going. So I started it today. I watched 2 episodes, and that's why I'm sitting here in front of a Mayan temple, because the outro, the ending credits, it looks like a Mayan artwork, Mayan architecture, and so that's what it reminded me of. I haven't researched to see if that was the inspiration behind the artwork or the outro song, but yeah. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It has unique artwork. The guys are completely jacked. I mean, I'm saying they're not natty. I'm saying they're doing the rules. Because, you even if it's your prime and you're in university and you're rich, that's just still not your typical kind of body structure. So I'm saying they're juicing. But other than that, the costuming is so interesting. Some of the stuff that they wear, and it's based in old London, so a lot of the strange costuming has to do with that, but it's also, a different art style. The music is interesting, it's different. But yeah, completely unique art, completely unique placing, setting, and everything. So they leave you with this mystery. They have a mysterious mask, and you have to figure out what it does. I've seen it in action once, But I think there's obviously more to it, and I'm very curious as to know what else is to this mask. First impressions. Dio is trash. But he's a very sympathetic villain, very sympathetic character, because his father was also trash. And if you grow up in poverty and, adversity, it's difficult to rise above that, especially if, you don't get it from anywhere else. I mean, you have to see good behavior modeled for you to follow it. And he did not. So, I feel bad for him. I want him to do better. I want him to be a more dynamic character because I really don't like him. But I do love his costume. What he was wearing in London with the feathers and the top hat, the blonde hair, the red eyes. It's a very compelling costume. And so it makes you want to know more about the character because somebody put a lot of effort into designing that. And so they must have put just as much effort into designing his character. I don't know, it kind of gives me Katsuki vibes with the blonde hair and the red eyes. And I love Katsuki, so, JoJo, Joseph Joestar. I hope he grows on me. He's a decent guy, not perfect. They both have room for improvement, and they're both very formidable. So, Dio came in as a strong front runner, but then Joseph kind of used that and pulled himself up and got stronger. And so now they've learned to get along at least, or pretend to get along. But I don't think they're ever going to be BFFs, Dio seems to be trash, and I want better for him. I do. And Joseph, I want to like him, but I just don't yet. I haven't fallen for him. He's he's young. He's young and needs to really nail down his direction. Dio is going to university for law. He wants to be a lawyer. He wants to be financially set, and he figures out what would be the best way. I would much rather study with Joseph archaeology and be Indiana Jones. One of my favorite classes in college was cultural anthropology, so that would fall more in line with the archaeology. You're looking at history and culture and different peoples and everything, so very interesting. I like that, but I doubt they'll delve too far into that. It just sets up why they're specialized in certain areas. So yeah, Dio, he's been getting into some trouble, and Joseph's been finding out about it. So, but like I said, I've only seen 2 episodes so far, and it's not a horrible show. It's got some mystery, it's got some action, it's got very interesting artwork, very interesting characters. So, but I mean, what kind of person does that to a dog? That's just unforgivable. And oh my goodness, the girlfriend. Yeah, no words. He's trash. I don't like him. I don't like him one bit. But I do like his design. So I want to see more. I want to see what they do with these people. I want to see if they overcome their adversities and how they grow, and where this all ends. I've heard that each season follows a different Joe. So I'll have to not get, I guess, too attached to the characters. I don't know. Maybe they run the whole show. Maybe it's just highlighted. But all I'm going on is rumor of what this is about. It's, like I said, it's one of people's favorites. When I'm looking for an anime, I'll either be in the mood for something particular. Like if I'm in the mood for romance, or if I'm in the mood for like a slice of life, some comedy, or some action, something epic, you know. If I'm not in the mood for anything in particular, I try and find a good something that a lot of people talk about, because if a lot of people are talking about it, chances are there's a lot of it's gonna be good. It's gonna be enough to bring people to watch it, to hold them, to get their loyalty. And so those are the ones I want to watch also, because if I want to discuss anime, it's always good to discuss with people who have the same language as you. So if they've seen a show, then you can discuss it with them. If you have not seen that show, then you can't say anything. You just have to kind of hold your tongue and be like, I don't know. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I don't know. You know? Or when people are doing the filters on TikTok and they're saying, you know, would you marry this person, or smash or pass, or whatever, then you know, you're like, I don't know, I've never seen them before. So, but yeah, JoJo's one that a lot of people discuss, and I will be watching it and bringing you my 2 cents. So tell me if you've seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. If you have, did you love it or hate it? If you haven't, then why not? Why haven't you watched it? Is it just you haven't gotten around to it? Is it's a little too weird for you? Did you try it and leave off? You know? So just let me know. If there's something else I should watch, or something I should watch for, then put that in the comments. Alright? Well, it was good seeing you. I'm glad you came, and come back and see me again soon. Bye.